Welcome to channel I am with Mr. Dan. I am writing series. In episode 2, we're going to learn how to describe a process with an example of describing a process of making string hoppers. But before we go into the main content, let's do some exercises. Now let's look at number 2. In Sri Lanka, a family meal often includes string hoppers. To make string hoppers, you need some special equipment. Choose the best description of each piece of equipment. Okay, on your left, you can see the tools, and on the right, there are three descriptions. A. It has two parts which are different in shape but the same size. It is made of a light material such as plastic. Does it look like plastic? No, right? It looks like metal. Now, B, it is made of heavy metal. It has two parts. Okay, you can see the two parts, and there are handles on each side. Okay, you can see the handles. One part fits into the other. Okay, when one part can be put into the other part, it means they one can fit into the other. Now C, it has two parts and one goes on top of the other. It is square in shape and made of wood. Okay, look at the picture. The two tools are round, not square. So the correct answer is, so what's the correct answer? I think all of you got this question correct. Number one is B, right? Number one is B. It is made of heavy metal. Okay, now let's look at question number two. Okay, question number two on the left, you can see three pictures. Okay, they are called mats, string hopper mats. Okay, now let's look at the three descriptions. A. These are round, shallow baskets. Okay, on the left you can see the picture, right? They are round, made of thin pieces of wood. The material wood, look like wood. The wood is in crisscross pattern to form large hole. Crisscross means intersecting lines. Okay, B. These are closed triangles with very small holes in them. Okay, so do the three baskets look like closed? No, right? They look like wood. Okay, see, these are thick pieces of wood with rectangular holes in them. I think the holes are not of rectangular shape, right? They are of a different shape. So A is the correct answer. Now look at B, rice rider. Okay, on the left is the picture of the rice rider. Riders from the verb to grind. What does grind mean? Yeah, grind is to reduce something to small particles of powder by crushing it. Okay, so now let's look at the three description. A, it is made of metal. Yeah, it looks like metal, right? And the top and the bottom are of the same size and shape. I think the top is much bigger than the bottom. Now B, It is a metal machine with a wide base and narrow tray in it. A wide base, I think the base is very narrow compared to the top. Now C, it is a machine made of metal with a wide tray at the top and a narrow base. Okay, so I think all of you are correct in to this question. C is the correct answer to question number 3. Okay, now let's move to the main content of the lesson. The 6 stages of making string hoppers. Okay, in front of you are the picture of 6 stages of making string hoppers. Okay, and we also have 6 descriptions of the 6 stages of making rice string hoppers. Okay, A. Push through the string hopper press onto the string hopper mats. B. Add water to the flour. C. Put the rice into the grinder and fry into flour. D. Cook in a steamer. E. Serve with spicy curries. And F. Mix well to form a dough. Okay, now let's make the pictures with the appropriate description. Picture number 1. Okay, in picture number 1, you can see the machine, right? This is called rice grinder, and you can see the bowl below. Okay, so which one is the correct description for picture number 1 for stage number 1? So stage number 1, the best description is C. To push the rice into the grinder and grind into flour. So number 1, C. Now number 2. In picture number 2, you can see the wooden spoon, the bowl, the mug, and water. So number 2, the best description for number 2 is B. Add water to the flour. And number three, you can see the 2 hands and something in between. It must be the dough made of flour. Okay, so number 3, the answer to number 3 is F. Mix well to form a dough. Okay, now picture number 4. In picture number 4, you can see the 2 tools. They are called press. They are called string hopper press, right? You can see the mat and the string hopper, the rice string hoppers. So number 4, the correct answer is push through the string hopper press into the string hopper mats. So number 4 is A. Now number 5, in number 5 you can see the pot, right? You can see the pot. You can see the pot and the mats of string hoppers inside and the lid. So number 4, the correct answer is D. And number 6, you can see a dish of string hoppers and the sauce. So number 6 is the correct answer for number 6 is the last option, 6E. So in today's lesson, we have learned the 6 stages of making string hoppers, typical rice noodles in Sri Lanka. And that is the end of part 1 of episode 2, how to describe a process in task 1 of IL writing. So if you like the video, please give me a like and remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you and see you in part 2 of episode 2.